I hope she gets life in prison. It is not an excuse. Just because you're a teenager, you does not mean that you should get away with murder and get let out on some bullshit charge. We do not want to be living next to people that murdered people in their teens. I don't care. What up, guys? Welcome to my reaction series. So today we are reacting to black fatigue videos. You know, white people have been told they are racist and terrible for a generation, and we are sick of it. And now, we are going to talk about the issues that we've had with black people. And now they're talking about black fatigue. So there's a Baltimore woman sentenced to 50 years after the police find bodies, oh my God, of her two children in her trunk.
And new at noon, a Baltimore woman is sentenced to life in prison with all but 50 years suspended in the deaths of her niece and nephew. Back in 2021, you may remember Baltimore County Police pulled over Nicole Johnson and found the decomposing remains.
That is disgusting.
Of the children in the trunk of her car.
What the hell?
Police say they were 7-year-old niece Jocelyn Johnson and her 5-year-old nephew Larry.
Oh, I feel sick. That is so disgusting.
O'Neill. Court documents in the case indicate Johnson was taking care of the children because their mother could not. The coroner says the children were malnourished and underweight. The official cause of death has not been determined.
Oh my gosh, that is so sad. Oh, that's so sad. I didn't know I was watching that. Sometimes people send me reactions and I don't. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. Okay, so the next story is a teen girl charged in the fatal shooting of her ex-boyfriend in home.
Girl is in jail charged with murder. Police say she shot and killed her 17-year-old ex-boyfriend Monday afternoon in the Jenkintown section of Abington Township, Montgomery County. An autopsy revealing that he died from a gunshot wound to his head. Investigators say that 15-year-old suspect.
Women are far more violent than people realize. Far more violent. Imagine if women had the strength of men physically. Oh, that would be a scary world.
Says the shooting was an accident. Action News reporter Liam Pinder live for us at the Abington Police Department with an update on this investigation. Leland, what are you learning about this shooting?
Well, Gray, as you mentioned, that boy tragically shot in the head. Police say he died there at the scene. Authorities also saying the even younger shooter allegedly admitted to panicking, leaving the scene and not calling for help. It was a typical Monday afternoon in Jenkintown until 14-year-old Kyrie Grimes Jr. spotted police cars outside his building and called a friend.
He heard shots in the building and then people were screaming.
Police say 15-year-old Precious Hamilton
15? Why isn't anybody watching these children?
Crumlin is now in custody, accused of shooting and killing.
I hope she gets life in prison. It is not an excuse. Just because you're a teenager, you does not mean that you should get away with murder and get let out on some bullshit charge. We do not want to be living next to people that murdered people in their teens. I don't care. That has to be the standard. That has to be.
Her 17-year-old ex-boyfriend, Basim Baker, inside his home on Old York Road.
It's definitely like something that you wouldn't expect in this area.
Officers responded to the home shortly after 5 p.m. where they found Baker unresponsive. Prosecutors say his mother discovered him dead on the bedroom floor.
How sad is that? That poor mom came home to her little boy shot because of some crazy woman.
In a criminal complaint, Baker's mother told investigators Hamilton had been at the home all weekend. Baker left the two to run errands around 2:40 on Monday and returned around 4:30, discovering her son around 5. Police say they obtained video showing Hamilton leaving the building by herself just before 3:30. The complaint states Hamilton picked up the firearm in a rapid fashion to pack her belongings and was surprised when the revolver discharged, striking Baker instantly.
Yeah,
Detectives
right.
also found this photo of Hamilton holding a gun from a previous day on Baker's iPad.
I feel as that kids shouldn't be near weapons.
Come on. She did it intentionally. That was not an accident.
They say they have not recovered the gun, but say that Hamilton admitted to stealing it from an acquaintance 2 months ago.
Parents should be watching their children a little bit.
Do you guys think the parents should be held responsible in any way? I would like to see the girl go to jail for life, but I could see the case for the parents in some way being held responsible, but I question the legal framework that would operate under. So if you have any thoughts on that, put it in the comments, because I probably haven't thought through enough how underage crimes would work when it comes to parents.
More closely.
Now, Precious Hamilton, just 15 years old, is being charged as an adult. She faces third-degree
Good.
murder, involuntary manslaughter, and several other charges tonight. We're live here in Abington Township. Leland Pinder for Action News at 10 on PHL 17. Shari.
All right. All right. Next topic. Mom accused of helping kids beat up a Little Caesars employee and now is charged with letting them use drugs. What?
New developments. A Gwinnett County mother accused of helping her kids beat up a teenager is back in jail. Police say this time she let kids use drugs inside her home. Channel 2's Gwinnett County Bureau
God, take these kids away. The state would do a better job.
Chief Matt Johnson is live near Snellville. Matt, neighbors are very concerned for the kids in the house.
That's right. Concern for those kids and concern for their own safety as well. We tried to speak to somebody in the home today, an adult, but she didn't want to be interviewed. Meanwhile, this latest arrest raises some serious questions about what's going on in the home. Barely 7 months after police say she orchestrated a brutal attack on a Little Caesars employee.
I'm thankful that I'm alive.
Jasmine Landers is back
Holy crap.
behind bars, facing new felony drug charges after what police say they found in her home.
We hear gunshots from there all the time.
Gwinnett County police arrested the 35-year-old mother last week at the same home near Snellville, where police say she let children drink and do drugs.
You can't convince me that all women should be mothers. I hear this a lot from the tradcons. All women are meant to be mothers. Some women are meant to make such terrible decisions and die. They were designed to be whores for the tribe. You cannot convince me all women should be parents.
Photos from neighbors on Friday show police discovering what they say were THC gummies and psychedelic mushrooms inside the home, along with more evidence that children were using drugs.
I don't understand that. Like, how are you allowing underage drinking and drugs and all of that right there as a mother?
The new arrest comes as Landers awaits trial from charges stemming from an attack in March. That's when prosecutors say she coached her children by phone on how to assault a teenage coworker.
I could hear Jasmine saying, "It's the Hispanic, the one without glasses."
Police say Landers' daughter and 2 sons burst through a back door at the Centerville Highway location and kicked the victim until she lost consciousness.
The last thing I remember seeing is literally a boot to my face.
The mother was arrested after that attack, but now faces new felony drug charges and remains held in jail without bond. Her 20-year-old son has been in jail since that Little Caesars attack. It's unclear how many kids are still in the home. Live in Gwinnett County.
She should be legally forced to get her tubes tied. Okay, next we got a woman accused of shoving a passenger off the MBTA bus held on $5,000 bail. Oh my God.
Tonight, the woman accused of pushing an older woman off an MBTA bus is behind bars.
What is wrong with you?
32-year-old Liz Pineda is charged with assault and battery on a person over 60 causing injury. The 63-year-old victim caught on camera landing on her face.
The victim went to the hospital, stated that she has no memory of the assault.
Oh, of course.
Has a concussion.
Of course she doesn't have any memory of.
A broken blood vessel in the neck and eye.
This happened on the 28 bus in Roxbury near the suspect's home. The bus driver saying it was overcrowded and the suspect wanted to get off with her baby, but the victim was in her way. Cell phone video captures the rest. An argument ensues, culminating in the suspect
What the hell?
shoving the other lady off. The suspect then getting off and walking away with her 3-month-old baby. Transit police sharing these photos, trying to identify
What is wrong with you?
her, but prosecutors say it was people in the comments of this widely circulated social media video who shared her identity.
That person was later identified again by 2 anonymous.
Again, I say that there's good things to social media, and one of it is the fuckery that women used to get away with before. They can't anymore because it's all getting documented. Too many people have phones. Too many people can record stuff without you knowing.
As people, and then subsequently again by neighbors.
It's clear that from the description, even as read by the district attorney, that the woman who was preventing her and her child from exiting the bus.
Pineda's defense attorney says she was on her way back from a doctor's appointment for her baby. That baby's father in court threatening us after.
I say something else, they'll get hurt. This out. Got my face.
Now, MBTA General Manager Phil Ng saying in a statement in part, quote, "The public deserves a safe transportation."
All right, that's crazy. Okay, the next story, a woman actually was sentenced for causing the death of a man she pushed off a bus. Do people push people off of buses a lot? Is this a common thing? I don't know. I don't take the bus. Sorry, guys.
This is breaking news from the Las Vegas Review-Journal. Sponsored by Michael Gaughan's South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour with the Las Vegas Review-Journal. We have some breaking news. The woman who pushed a man off of a Las Vegas bus, causing him to die, is sentenced to 8 to 20 years in prison.
What about life?
Ms. Bishop, in accordance with the laws of the state of Nevada, you're going to be adjudicated guilty of abuse of an older, vulnerable person resulting in substantial bodily harm or mental harm or death. In addition to the $25 administrative assessment fee, the $150 DNA testing fee,
She should have life in jail. She should have the death penalty, actually.
the $3 DNA assessment fee, and the $250 indigent defense fee, you're going to be sentenced to 96 to 240 months in the Nevada Department of Corrections, and you have 252 days credit for time served.
In March of 2019, Kadisha Bishop pushed 74-year-old Serge Fournier off a parked Regional Transportation Commission bus after witnesses say she had been yelling profanities, and Fournier told her to, quote, be nice to the passengers. She was seen on surveillance video using both hands to shove him out the door.
Oh, no, he looks like such a sweet old man.
According to Bishop's arrest report, he landed on his head about 8 feet from the bus door. Bishop walked away from the bus with her son without offering help. Fournier died about a month later. Previously, Bishop
death penalty. 8 to 20, that's not enough.
Posted a $100,000 bail in connection to this case, but that was revoked in July after she was charged with grand larceny of a vehicle, embezzlement, and theft.
These people, they're not going to be good people. They need to be locked up and they need to throw away the key. At some point, if a dog is bad, right? If you have a dog and it keeps biting people, they shoot it. If you have people that keep shooting people, stealing, and killing people, we need to, I would argue for the death penalty.
In another case, Bishop pleaded guilty back in December to abuse of an elder or vulnerable person resulting in death. She was initially charged with murder. We will continue to update this story for you on our website.
Absolute bullshit. Okay, guys. So those are some of the stories that we have today for the Black Fatigue videos. Yeah, so this is just crazy. Let me know what you think in the comments. A lot of these are really sad, kind of heavy. So anyways, like the video and I'll see you next time.